This is Shovelhead 8, Timmy, and welcome to another Cast Iron Wednesday Thanksgiving challenge. It's now November, so it's American Thanksgiving, and we're going to cook an apple pie today. So we did pumpkin pie last week in October. So we'll do apple pie today. So we'll turn around and go look at what we've got going. It's just after 6 o'clock in the morning anyways, so pitter patter, get at her. Okay, we're going to use these ambrosia apples because they're bigger than the other ones I have, and made in Canada, grown in Canada. We're going to wash them off. We've got our automatic apple peeler here, which works great. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them. I give them away a lot. And we have our pie pan, cast iron pie pan, and our pie crust I made the other day, and our little vent punch, and some lemon for the water when we peel the apples, and that's about it. Not much to make a pie. So I'll get stuff set up and away we go. Okay, let's get peeling. These peelers work really well. Takes a little bit of practice, but it doesn't take long. I got 4 or 5 of them. I usually give them away as presents lots of times. And no, they don't do a perfect job, but they do a pretty good job. So there's our apple. This has a little paring knife. You have to either trim up or take these off, and I may throw these in the skin parts in the dehydrator. You just have to cut them in half. Everything is the same thickness, so they actually cook at the same rate. And we just throw them in our lemon water here. You can use real lemons, but I don't have any, so I have to use the true lemon stuff. And that's it. So off comes the core. Reload for the next one, and we'll come back when we're done. We switched out to the other side so you can see without me being in the way. But there it is. One apple, peeled, cored, cut in half, into the water. So we'll come back when we're ready to go to the next stage. Okay, we're back. On to stage 2. We've got a 12-inch Wagner cast iron skillet here. I'm trying to overheat. Anyways, the butter will cool it off. Big load of butter. Because butter makes everything better. No difference whether you do this. Well, lots of people don't do this step. Lots of people just would throw the apples in the pie crust, and that would be it. But I've pre-cooked my filling. It doesn't collapse. You don't end up with a hollow top pie. It's easy to adjust your filling thickness and cinnamon and sugar level. But from tasting these apples, I don't think I'm going to be doing this, adding much sugar or any. And the apples will cook down some, but the extras will always can always be frozen. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to cook these out a bit and then add some flour and cinnamon. See how they taste. I'm going to call this cooked. So I'm going to sprinkle on some cinnamon, which is probably pretty stale, and I'm not really fond of cinnamon either. So, but anyways, they seem to be cooked. I didn't add any sugar. It's going to be the way it is. And it's nice and thick. There's no water coming out of the apple, so that means our pie is going to be good. So we'll try a little piece. Yep, that makes it great. So anyways, we're going to let this cool off. We're going to roll out some pie dough. Okay, so let's take a fool out of ourselves and roll out some pie dough. I moved my little helper out of the way. Sometimes he's not as good a helper as I hope. But anyways. It's a lot easier to keep things round with this round board. Remember to put flour to it. This is not my strong sweet, whatever you want to call it. But we get her done. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks a little bit of corners here. Roll it up onto our rolling pin. It's my favorite rolling pin for now, until something else comes along. And we just place it like that. Leave our edges hang over for now. And we're pretty well ready. What we are going to do is we're going to waterproof the bottom. A little bit of a spray, and then any pie juices will not give you a soggy crust. So we're going to come back when we're ready to assemble our pie. I'm going to roll out the top, and we'll be back. Okay, let's see if we can get this together. Our apples cooked down pretty good. We may have a little bit extra, but maybe not. That's 3 pounds of apples peeled. It's not 3 pounds of peeled apples. And we got all the goodness out of here. No added sugar, so we'll see how this works out. And that looks about the right level. It shouldn't spill over. But we're going to put a cookie sheet in the oven just to be sure. And we'll take our top. We can get this right. A few little pieces fell. Nothing to worry about. Cleanup crew is right here to make sure nothing bad happens. Okay, we're going to skip to the chase here, and I'm going to grip this off camera. And what did we miss? We lost something. Huh. Lost my little dog bone. It's okay. We'll make another one. Little bit of water, and there she goes. So anyways, I'll prep this off camera, and we'll see what it looks like before it goes in the oven. And there we go. I roll my edge. I don't crimp it over the edge of the pan because I never had any luck doing that. So we're going to throw this in the oven 425 for 15 or 20 minutes, and then cut the heat down. The filling's cooked, so all we have to do is make sure that the crust is nice and brown, and it's half butter, so it browns up nice. So we'll come back when we pull the pie out of the oven. Okay, pie's ready, and we're going to take it out of the oven. And there we go. Nicely brown because it's half butter pastry. Filling's bubbling nicely. We're set. So tonight, when it cools off, room temperature, it'll be Cool Whip time. So see you later. I hear my little taste testers coming. One of them, Timmy's with me. So let's cut the pie. See how well it turned out. We're going to take a bigger than 1/6. And there we go. And you see that there's none of that hollow top stuff involved. Bottom crust is cooked. Now I need a couple little pieces for the taste testers. That means that I'm not getting my crust that I should be getting, but anyways. Now for the Cool Whip. We don't have a lot. That's the third time I've I've heated up that cup of coffee since this afternoon. Busy weekend. Anyways, that's the end of that one. So we'll get at the DIY dark matter taste test. So I'm gonna call my boys. Jonah was sleeping downstairs because it's almost 8 o'clock. Timmy's just telling me he's had enough. So here we go. Jonah and Harper. Oh, looks like the crust made the grade. So let me try it. Anyways, here we are for the DIY dark matter taste test. Timmy's already filled his belly with Cool Whip, so he may not come down. Not interesting. Yep, those apples make a pretty good pie. Anyways, Cast Iron Wednesday was started by Native Tears. She's a playlist on her channel, and the link will be down below. This is the October and November Thanksgiving special for Canada and the United States. So Canada was October, States is November. So we're doing whole meals and sides and mains and desserts, of course, naturally. Gotta do dessert. And leftovers. Don't forget the leftovers. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.